Today on the Auburn Torch, Auburn women's tennis has its last tune-up before SEC play, and Auburn women's golf is playing with a stacked field in a tournament in Florida. Let's get into it. I'm gonna be quick this morning. I gotta help my wife do something. I say that and I always go 10 minutes or 12 minutes. It's always 12 minutes no matter what, so we'll see what we can do. She's on maternity leave, so she hasn't had to do much, outside the house lately. And I gotta say, if you're gonna have a baby, if you're gonna do it, I would recommend lining it up so that you're on maternity leave during the Olympics, because it's pretty great. It's pretty great to just have like something agreeable on TV all day. I don't know what we'd be watching or she'd be watching if it weren't for the Olympics. I don't want it to end. I'll be in here walking, and I got walk in there. I'll be in here working, and then go walk in there, and she'll be watching Housewives or something. Oh man, 3 months of that. Or she watches this one where they're in Savannah, and it's just like, yeah, they party and they yeah, and then they go brunch and yeah about the party where they yeah, and then they have another party to yeah. And I'm like, can't we watch something dignified? And then I turn it on pro wrestling. Anyway, let's focus on just a couple of things from this weekend. Women's tennis, I want to point out, had their last tune-up of the season, because coming up this weekend, the Tigers start SEC play at Florida. So it's playing for keeps starting now. They fiddled is the word Jordan Szabo used with doubles lineups here. Still number 4 in the country. They placed DJ Bennett played with Ava Esposito on court 1 in doubles in the first one. That's DJ has either played with Stephanie Webb on court 1 or Ava. You like both teams, so you got to see what they'll probably throw different ones with different opponents. Maybe there's a matchup thing there. I don't know. I could ask. Ava obviously just brings more height and is left-handed, so a little bit of a different, but Stephanie's played well with DJ all year. In this one, they put Stephanie with Angela, and again, you guys remember at ITA Indoor Nationals, Jordan thinks of Angela as kind of almost like a wild card. Like she's capable and flexible and adaptable to play doubles with anybody, right? So it's maybe one more person for her to, because someone goes down or whatever, they're thinking they could put Angela with anybody. So it's a little more experience with her and Stephanie Webb. And then Karutanova and Ashton Bowers, they have been stellar. Don't mess with that one if you don't have to. So that's another one. And then that was against Grand Canyon, so sweep. Well, not a sweep for Auburn. So yeah, Grand Canyon grabbed one over Eva Ionescu on court 4. And then a sweep over Middle Tennessee State. Again, more people got in the lineup. This one, Alice Batesti got to start. Also, injury update, Myrna Rafat, who had to default at Indoor Nationals, back in the lineup, back playing, got a singles win, 6-0, 6-1 over Middle Tennessee State. You'll love to see that. And then Angela and Myrna got back together in doubles on court 1 in the second one. And then they paired DJ with Eva Ionescu. I think they're just throwing something out there. And then Alice got some reps with Ashton Bowers, because I don't know, just in case something happens to Karutanova or what. So anyway, looking at the schedule, that was I wanted to just point out that the last tune-up SEC play is starting this week. So they've got to, they're locking in, they're focusing in, they're figuring it out. And then only one other thing I wanted to have time for today is let's check in on Auburn women's golf, who are playing again today in Florida. They're currently 7 strokes back in second. But see, look, they're in second place, and this entire field is ranked. They're in the Moon Golf Invitational in Melbourne, Florida. The entire field is ranked. They're ahead of number 5, number 7, number 9. And they trail number 6 Texas A&M by 7 strokes. And hey, man, in college golf, 7 strokes can disappear. Which I think she said that in her Melissa Llewellyn said that in her release. Molly Brown Davidson is just 1 stroke off the leaderboard in the individuals. She's at 2 under. A lot of highly ranked individual golfers here. They're about to tee off here in just a minute. Probably the second this episode hits your inbox. If you're listening, if you're a fast listener, if you're listening later, they're certainly playing already. It looks like the back 9 got to Cranston and Werby and Cantonis, and it seems like, but maybe Davidson and Davis can have some advice for them and move things forward. For audio listeners, let's see. You've got Molly Brown Davidson at 2 under. You have Anna Davis at 1 over. Katie Cranston at 2 over. Karis Warby at 3 over. And Charlotte Cantonis at 7 over. And then individual medalist Ann Fernandez at 1 over. Giving the coaches something to think about. Doing better than 1, 2, 3 in the lineup so far. So trying to play, that individual medalist. If you're not familiar with college golf, the individual medalist is someone else you just play, but they don't count toward your team's standings. So it's a depth piece, right? But if they go out there and they play better than who's starting, tells the coach a pretty significant message. Hey, you should have started me, right? So we'll see if Ann Fernandez can keep playing well and maybe get herself started. I mean, she's playing as well as Anna Davis. She's tied for second best scorer on Auburn's card. So interesting to see Davidson really tear up the back 9 with 3 birdies. Davis was just clean, no bogeys, no birdies on the back 9, and everyone else kind of struggled on the back 9. Everybody else was kind of up there. So I mean, Davidson had a 33 on the back 9, and Davis had a 36, and everyone else was 38 or more. So, see if anyone else can figure out that back 9. Maybe so. We'll see how A&M's just playing great. A&M is owning number 10. Holy cow! The par 5 at number 10. They must have some long drivers. Anyway, hey, let me call it. Let me go. I gotta go. So, appreciate you guys. Right now on the Auburn Torch, auburntorch.com, a look back at the gymnastics meet last night at the Metroplex Challenge. The beam team stayed red hot. The bars was a struggle, again, leading Jeff Graba to even outright say that lineup changes are probable. So we will see how that goes. Bars has just been tough, and the problem with it now is, I get into it in the story. You've eliminated variables because they were early in the lineup. Now that this was in this particular meet, Bars was last. They've struggled early in the lineup. They've struggled late in the lineup. They've struggled at home, road, and neutral. Hey, man, so you got to change some more variables, right? But some, again, hidden behind the scores. It's the same as the LSU meet. There's some stuff even hidden behind the scores that I try to point out. Vault did a job, and did better than the scores indicate in at least a few ways. And then floor, seems anomalous, right? I mean, when you don't have Bell, we will see. You need more data on floor, and we get into that. And then beam. Was beam overscored? I did some math, added some stuff up, and you'll see. So check it out, auburntorch.com. Subscribers make the world go round here at the Auburn Torch. Thank you guys so much. We'll have I'll stick around a little bit longer tomorrow, and we'll probably follow a little bit more women's golf and a little more the week ahead. So yeah, until tomorrow, take care.